Hello, everybody. This is the Habibi's podcast again, back live today. And today we have Earth back on stage. Yo, can you listen?
Hello,
Can you hear me?
everybody.
Can you hear me? Okay, how have
Yeah,
you
yeah.
been? How
Hello,
have you been?
everybody.
Could you like say hello and hi to the people so that in the meantime I can check if the audio and everything's going live?
Yeah, yeah. Hello,
Go ahead.
everybody. Tonight we have another episode. I think is the third episode of Habibi's podcast. Me and Najib. We are going to say something and speak about relationship in the past. So, um, I don't know really how we continue this issue, this topic. But it is interesting for me to speak about that. Um,
Okay, so as you said, the topic of today's
Relationship
podcast,
back in time.
yeah,
Yeah,
relationships back in
relationships
time.
back in time.
So before
What
we
kind of
start, I'm gonna
relationship?
what kind of
Ha ha ha.
relationship? It can be friendship, it can be love life, it can be anything. But
Yeah, yeah.
what I wanted to bring out is how it was back in time. Like back in time, as in like when you were in college or in, how to say, in university. At that
Mm,
stage of life, how was relationships for you? Like if you call it a friendship, if you call it a relationship, how was it for you? Was it easy? Was
mm,
it hard?
mm,
Was it easy to make friends? Was it hard to find your love life or whatever? So, how was it?
mm, mm.
So, Irfan, would you like to
Um,
start first?
oh, okay. In my opinion, um, by spending time in uh, school
Mm,
and growing up in college and growing up in adulthood, you can feel that making new friends is being harder and harder, is going to be harder and harder. Um,
mm-hmm,
and I think it has lots of reasons. One of
mm,
that reason are those reasons are um, you get older and
mm-hmm,
your way of life is more
mm,
specific. So the field is leader and more limited. So
mm,
you cannot see uh, many people.
mm,
So you cannot find new friends. And
mm-hmm,
about the relationship between men and women,
mm,
I think when you get older,
mm,
it's gonna be harder too,
mm,
because you cannot be easygoing. You cannot be
mm,
easygoing in your relationship. You have to choose someone special, and you
mm,
wanna continue your life. Maybe you think about marriage, or you think about serious relationship. But when you are child, adolescence, or teenager, it's like a game. You
mm,
choose somebody, you choose a girl or boy, and you
mm,
continue that period of life, and you don't think about marriage and continuing your life.
mm.
So I think that uh, it is harder. It will be very hard when you are an adult. You are adult man.
Yeah,
So
that
in my
that is true.
opinion,
But how was it like back in I mean, you said about the current situation, right? Like when you
Yeah,
grow
yeah.
up, it's kind of difficult
Hmm.
for us to meet people or make friends or find your love life or whatever. But how was
Hmm.
it back then when you were maybe in college or university?
As I remember, when I was in the college, I had lots of friends because
Yeah.
I was in my country. The communication
Mm,
was easier,
mm,
so I could communicate and make new relationships very easy. Um,
mm-hmm,
so I had a very big group of people around
mm-hmm,
me. But nowadays, but today, I have few friends, maybe
mm,
4 or 5 friends that we can see each other and
mm,
speak to each other in person.
mm,
Um, as I remember, I had maybe 30 or 40 friends that we went out, uh, eat lunch or dinner outside of home,
mm,
out of university, and we went to travel. We traveled. We took trip to north of my country and something like this. We have some
mm.
free time, and at the weekend we went to see different location of my country. But today it's harder for me to find new people. As you know, I work in a lab. It is a limited situation. It's a limited uh, mm, place, so you cannot see many people. And what about you? When you were in college, when you study bachelor degree,
Mm.
uh, how about you? What about you? It
In
was
my point,
easier or harder?
well, obviously it was easier to make friends, but
Uh,
uh, I mean, at that point of the time, I think friendship was more real compared to, I mean, the current situation because I think the method of making friends back then is
mhm.
is different from what it is now.
Yep.
Like back then, how do people connect?
Yeah.
I mean, and now we are mostly online based things, right? But back then things were
Yes.
more realistic, like in a real life, right? We
Hmm.
used to connect in real life and then see if we are having the same vibe or not, and then we maybe made friendship or something, right?
Yes.
So that's why I think
Mhm.
the amount of connection uh, back in time or the depth of connection back in time was different compared to
Yes.
now.
Absolutely.
So
Hmm.
that is why bonds are not the same at this point of time. So what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say is that let's say when you were in school, if we're talking about friendship only, when you were in school
Mhm.
or college or university, most of the friends that you made maybe was either through school, like through
Mhm.
studies, like studying together, or maybe you went out to play together, like in the fields, and that is
Yeah.
where you met your friends. And
Mhm.
why did you become friends? Because obviously, both of you had the same interest. Maybe let's say you both of you like playing football. So you went out to play
Mhm.
football together, and then that's how things happened, right? It clicked and you became
Yes.
friends. But the problem now at this point of life is that obviously there are ways to find people through common interests. However, um, you only get to know, you don't get to know about that always. Sometimes you meet someone and then maybe you realize, oh, my interest and the other person's interest is not the same, and then you walk out. So the bond doesn't work at this point of life. The other thing that
Mhm.
I was talking about, I wanted to talk about is about the love life. Friendships,
Mhm.
obviously, as I said, it worked this way, and
Mhm.
it's hard at this point of life when you grow up, as because it's kind of difficult to find friends in a real or in a real life world, rather than we tend to find people online more. So the problem is what we show online is not what we are always, right? We show
Mhm.
online something
Mhm.
else, and in real maybe we are different. So that's why
Yes.
friendships,
Sometimes fake personality.
yeah. So that's why friendships are kind of difficult when you grow up, as you grow up. And about
Mhm.
love life, um, this is a very, 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 very critical question. I think
Mhm.
back in time, when people didn't have much access or did not much use social media kind of stuff. At that point of
Mhm.
time, finding your love was, I think, people gave more efforts into it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, let's say you saw someone you like, and then you wanted to talk to the person you like in real life, not like in virtual world. And maybe you made efforts, maybe you bought flowers and stuff like that, tried to impress the girl with whatever you do. But what's now? It's
Mhm.
just a swipe, either a swipe right or a swipe left. That's it. And then what happens? Most of the scene is getting back to
Yes.
bed. That's it. Done. Nothing much.
Mhm.
The final
Yes.
target is to go to
Mhm.
bed. No, I mean, it's
Mhm.
not everyone, but there is a high chance that this is what swipe right and swipe left is looking for. So
Yes.
I think there is a very big difference between what people used to do to get the person they liked at that point of time than at this point of time when people just, you know, go with the fling, or, I mean, just swipe right and swipe left, see what happens, and just go to bed. That's it. So
Mhm.
that's why I think connections are not as authentic as it was before. We somehow lack honesty a lot, and which is why
Mhm.
we make things complicated and we tend to find it more difficult as we go on. What do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree. And the matter of time is important.
Yeah.
We have
Mm,
time issue because we are working now.
mm,
Compared to past,
mm,
when we were teenager,
mm,
we had lots of time. So
mm,
we could search streets, we could search different chats, different
mm,
application, or go to different places and find some new friends, make some new
mm.
friends. But now we have limited time, so uh, our relationship is limited too.
Yeah, I mean, for that reason, I mean, when you're working, obviously, as you grow up,
Uh,
I think it's also
mhm,
important to maintain. That's a very different topic. I mean, but it's like you need to maintain a work-life balance, and if you have that balance,
mhm,
then there is a chance that you can be involved in more community activities, like be involved in activities that involve a lot of people there. So those kind of
mhm,
activities can, help you connect or network as you want. But the problem
mhm,
is, in this world, as the world is growing, the work-life
Okay.
balance is somehow not as balanced as it was before, which is why we face that problem. But what I'm trying to point out is whether we ourselves are really, I mean, when we look for relationships, when we go, I mean, not everyone, maybe me, you, we are looking for this, we are honestly looking for something good. But what if the other person is not? What if the other person is not serious and the person is was just looking for a time pass? You understand what I mean? So
Yeah,
that those chances are high now, and which is why it's difficult to find a good partner.
yeah. Do you have a solution? Do you have a new way for solving this problem?
Oh my God, that's a very big question. Maybe we need to go back in time. We need a time machine,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then go back,
think about it,
and then
or
find
we
our
think
partner.
about uh, uh,
Anyway, we can let the audience
I
say
don't know.
something maybe later. I don't know if somebody's gonna listen to this later. If you guys think this is the true case scenario, then do comment down
Mhm,
below what you guys think about it and how do you think you can solve this problem.
mhm. What we can
But
do with
anyway,
this
yeah, we need to build a
new
time machine like a Porsche
mm,
911 with I mean, what is it like a turbo engine, and then go
mhm.
through street lights and go back in time, and then maybe we can find our partner and come back in future. What do you think about that?
It's a good solution.
There was a
Mm.
movie, right, Back to the Future, I guess.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Back to
remember
the Future.
what car they used, but maybe we can use something.
Mhm. It was a very nice movie. I like it
Yeah,
very
it was a
much.
great movie back then. But
Um,
now,
do you
yeah,
know the site, the which name is IMDb? IMDb.
yeah,
This
IMDb,
is a site. Yeah, this is a site that people come and vote to different movies, and
right.
this site make a ranking in different categories. For example,
Mm,
series or comedy movie or dramatic movie. Yeah, it is
mm,
a fantastic site. And this movie, Back to the Future, is high rank,
mm,
has a high rank in the um, IMDb ranking. Yeah.
mm.
So this solution, back in time and find your partner, is a good one.
Yeah, that's what they did in Back to the Future or something. I think in that movie also they were ultimately finding their partner and fixing the
Yeah.
relationship, if you remember. So yeah,
Mhm,
I guess that is how it is. So we do mistakes
mhm.
in life, and if we realize it's too late, I guess so it's better
Yeah.
to work from now, whatever we have. But anyway, today is Friday
Yeah.
night in here. I'm not sure how you guys are enjoying today or what you guys are doing. Whoever is listening, wherever you guys are, do say hi and hello if you listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
So, Irfan, I think today we had a important topic to discuss. Would you like to add something on, or would you like to?
I wanna continue your speech about
All right.
our mistakes in our life.
Okay.
Uh, I had lots of relationship with girls, different girls. Maybe I had 12 girlfriends during my
Oh
life.
my God! What? You got 12 girlfriends? Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah. And none of them was good for me. And we couldn't continue our relationship. And it was
Mm,
my mistake, and it was their mistake because I loved some of them, really. I loved them. but
mm,
they didn't act really good, so we couldn't continue our relationship. Uh,
mm.
I wish that
Wait,
I
wait, wait.
could.
Can you
uh,
say how many girlfriends you had?
12.
Oh my God!
Good reaction. Good reaction.
Oh my God!
No.
I have another one.
Another one, another one. I'm waiting for it.
I have another one for you. Oh my
Uh,
God! Oh my God! Wow!
yes.
Okay, continue. Yeah.
Um,
So you love them a
this
lot.
this is yeah, and this is my mistake. I wish that I can go back in my life and make a good decision and decide better and
Mm.
choose a better person for my life for continuing my life.
So
And
why
I
do you
think
think it
that
is a mistake? I mean, you had 12 girlfriends, and
uh,
you still think you made a mistake then?
yeah, yeah, because it's better to you have one or two or three experience,
Mm.
and in these few experiences, you know that you know yourself. You can recognize people that this is a good and this is suitable person for your life or not.
Mm.
This is a good behavior or not, and you
Mm.
can have a good future with this girl or not. But
Mm.
when you share all of your life between 12 persons, 12 people, you cannot decide that which one is better. And you cannot know people. You cannot know your relationship. You don't have deep
So, so,
relationship.
so
So
you
deep
mean you had
relationship is
too
very
many
important.
relationships?
Yeah, yeah,
You,
it's too many and it's not
mm,
good. Uh, it,
yeah.
it is better to you have one or two relationship, but deep relationship in
Mm.
order to um, knowing people, in order to know better.
Yeah.
So it was my mistake.
Mm.
Um, yeah, I had many lovers, but none
Mm.
of them was love, true love. So I waste my life. Excuse me,
Mm.
my love life. It's better to have a deep relationship and
I agree.
involved in behaviors, deep behaviors in um, yes, I think it is better to be deep, not
Mm.
many. Many quantity is not important. Quality is important. Yeah,
Mm. True, true, true. That is
yeah,
true. I agree.
yeah, yeah.
But yes, I
And
think
now today
yeah.
I decide to test this way to
Mm.
choose few people,
Mm.
but more and deep quantity. Yeah,
Connection, yeah, quality.
yeah,
I get it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Quality is important, and then quantity. So it doesn't matter how many
Mm,
you have, but what matters is if you have a good person around you
yeah, yeah.
or a good relationship. That is
Mm,
what is, I think, very important to, I mean, uh, define
yes.
how your bond and whatever it's gonna be. So I
Mhm.
agree with that. Quantity is not the
Yeah, yeah.
target, quality is the target. So,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, quality is more important, really.
But anyways, I hope you learned from your mistakes and
Mm,
you can fix that problem right now. You still have
mm.
time.
So I'm done. And what do you want to add to this conversation?
No, I think people will make mistakes, and mistakes is part of life, but we need to learn from
Yeah.
those mistakes. That is what is
Yeah.
important. And there is a saying that the show must go on. If you, what I
Mhm.
believe in is that if you are a good person, or if you have tried to be a good person, and you know that you haven't done anything bad or whatever,
Mhm.
let's say you are trying to be a good person right now, you may have hard days at the moment, but in the long run,
Yes.
there are good days waiting for you, however it is.
Yes.
So maybe you have made mistakes in life, maybe you had made a bad choice in life. It can be for relation, it can be for career, it can be for studies, doesn't matter.
Mhm.
What matters is you realized it, you worked on it, and you are moving forward. The show
Mhm.
has to go on. And there will
Yeah.
be a day, 100% sure, there's gonna be a day when you will get the results that are destined for you. So just keep going. That's all.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
Hope
that
is very important. I think
yeah.
people can continue their life for a
Mm,
minute without air, without air, continue their life without food for a week, maybe without water with in
mm,
3 days, maybe. But without hope, we cannot live for a second. So
true.
hope is very important. Yeah.
So yeah, and we are almost towards the end of our show today. This was
Hmm.
our episode, and any closing remarks by Irfan, if you have.
No, nothing. Have a good night and
Yeah.
drink more water.
Okay, so people, whoever is listening now, in future, or maybe sometime later, do comment down how you feel about relationships back in time and at the present moment, and do comment down
And
below
don't
how.
forget hate comment. Don't forget hate comment, please.
Don't forget hate comment, especially
Yeah.
for Irfan. Tag him and comment down anything that
Woo!
you feel bad, good, whatever, doesn't matter. And anyway, so the moral of the story is we gotta keep going, find our mistakes, work on it, and just move ahead in time. Well, till then, everybody stay safe and as Irfan said, remember to drink water, guys.
No.